Hello, my gummies. How is everyone doing on this auspicious Thursday afternoon? Or evening, or morning, or I guess it would be Friday morning if it finds you across the world. But how's everyone doing today? I have a Simba on my lap. Ooh. Oh, Simba. Shout out to Simba for giving me a slight anxiety this morning. He didn't want to... he didn't want to touch his wet food, and I was like, oh no, is your health issues acting up? He was just being a baby. He's doing a lot better. I gave him a little snack. But that's enough about my day. What if we start Xenoblade Chronicles? Let's put a pause to the music real quick. Let's see if I can position the cat cam. Give me a second. There we go. Hi, Simba. Position so you can see his fluffy little butt. Look at him. He's so cute. You want to play some Xenoblade, Simba? I bet he'd love to start the game. All right. So, as we start... yeah, Simba loves to, like, lean his head back to look at me. It is incredibly adorable. I love him so much. Alright, so our last cutscene that we saw was Hope of the High Entia. We're going to take a look at that before we get into the game proper. Last time in our journeys, we made it to the Biona Shoulder. This is not the Xenoblade with the Catman. That is Xenoblade 2, which we will get to eventually. But we made it to the Biona Shoulder in search of Alchemoth.
You okay?
And then we got shot down by a fog thing.
Is Tammy hurty?
No, nothing like that. I'm just remembering what we heard at Companion's Cape. I have been mistaken in my thinking.
Look at this Tumby. Oh my goodness.
We are rebuilding slowly but steadily. I'd thought that with peace came happiness. Indeed, that even here, people would embrace it with open arms.
I mean, to be fair, you just went through a period of turmoil. Not everyone's gonna be like, ah, yes, we're gonna accept everything.
The wounds have not yet fully healed.
Quite. Those who lost their home. Those seeking the light.
He was this cuddly at the beginning of Baldur's Gate.
Though joy for them is still scarce, I thought only of me.
I wonder if it's because he feels lonely.
Not at all. The High Entia of Colony 9. Actually, everyone who remained. You worked hard for them. You, Dunban, and Atharon led by example.
I gave him a go-go before stream because I don't think anyone has enough to redeem it today. However, I will give him treats. Oh, do you see his little paw clenches?
Did not even want to go potty alone.
Yeah, Simba, you need to shake your beans for money.
Why you bring that up? That's completely irrelevant to discussion. Embarrassed Kino not cheer up as many. Agree to disagree.
Like, look at his little paw clenches. He's so happy.
Anyway, cannot abandon hope. That upon's words.
Aw, Simba.
to become the hope of the High Entia is a fate that you
I do
choose
find it
for
interesting how they chose static images to show this
yourself.
flashback.
Remember this. It is certain that you will be worthy of that name.
You are the hope of the High Entia.
Simba is where all
You
the
will
gamer
not
skills come from.
transform into a Telesia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened,
Bro,
you can
my
still
favorite
succeed the Imperial
paw
line.
clenching happens with
You
Oakley.
have the power to end our suffering.
Oh, when he's like super happy, he'll extend his like beans all the way out. Like it's insane. Like all the way. And then he'll go "Urgh."
Friends, thank you.
Yeah, we were bad at Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday because Simba had abandoned us. He forsook us.
Onwards.
Oh, I hurt myself at work. It's not a big problem. But that's up with the Band-Aid. Yeah, like Baldur's Gate turned out incredibly well despite everything. So, where did I put my controller? There it is. All right, Simba, it's time to be a gamer. Are you gonna leave me, baby? No, I was unscrewing some parts and like it was a lot of them and I didn't realize that like several repeated motions would make my finger raw. So it did. It took off some skin and it left an owie. Oh, does chat want to see my controller? It's a cat controller. It has little glowing ears and everything. This is what I play with on my Nintendo Switch. Ooh, hello, guy. Oh, I thought it had like a red guy on him and I was like, oh my god. But let's see, we're making our way to this tower so we could gain authority to go back to Alchemoth. So, let me get rid of these pop-ups on my computer. It's like, you wanna update your quick driver? I'm like, nah. Nah, fam, I'm not about that life. But anyway, while we're climbing up this tower, anybody see the Animal Crossing 3.0 update? Who would have thought that after 4 years we're gaining Animal Crossing again? Like, on the whole, there wasn't really anything new about what they're adding. Let me tell you in excruciating detail. Like, it's just more of what New Horizons has to offer. They're adding a hotel with Cap'n and his family, which is great because I love Cap'n. We're getting creative mode. And if you have the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play up to like 12 people, which, like, bold of you to assume that I have 12 friends who all have Nintendo Switch 2s in this economy, but
I have become stronger.
it's something. Where's your chest? Oh my god, he didn't drop his titties. How are we supposed to get over there? Oh, there we go. And they just want us to perish, I guess. There we go. Yeah, bold to assume that I have 12 friends who play Animal Crossing specifically, or just 12 friends. But you know, it's whatever. Sometimes streamers have friends. Let's see what else. I mentioned the hotel, Matt Capin. They're doing some more collaborations where like they're gonna have Lego stuff available. Legend of Zelda stuff, especially if you scan like the appropriate amiibo, you can have like certain villagers.
Why would all those
the
telepathy gathering
gang's
in
all
one place?
here.
Transport
For real, for real.
here.
And then, you know, resolution upgrade. Mention the creative mode.
Huh?
Legend of Zelda. I think that's
The transporter's
basically
running.
it. It's more or less a happy
it
home
is.
designer, but
But how?
for like
Maybe
Nintendo
somebody
Switch 2.
activated it.
Yeah,
In
it's
any
not like a huge like
can't afford to
Lego
die here.
update. It's just you get
Agreed.
furniture and clothing. And that's just more things you can purchase off your like Nook app. Schlorp. So, and it comes out January 15th next year. I believe they do have the little plum flower Lego set available to purchase. So you can put the little bonsai in your house, just like you, for real. Man, look at Imperial Capital Alcamoth. It's so foggy and dusty. I was no,
Good to be
low-key, I was really hoping for a Xenoblade update to Animal Crossing, like, let me hold the Monado.
Housekeeping being
But you know what, it's fine. Simba has requested that I let him out, so
Very
while this
true.
cutscene is playing,
We'll have our work
I will
cut
do
out
that.
for us. What is it?
Look up there.
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Oh my god, is that a
Explain
Xenoblade 3
this?
reference?
It could do.
That fog-king creature.
Anyway,
Is it from...
It's a
yeah, like,
possibility.
I'm excited for the update. We're definitely gonna get that day one, and I believe the
In that
15th is a
case,
streaming
they
day.
may well be
So,
lurking nearby.
you better
Let's
believe
stay
your
together and
butt
keep
that
a
I'm
close
going to
lookout.
get that upgrade pack, and we're gonna play Animal Crossing that day.
Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye. Gotcha. Little joke there.
Yo.
Big meanie.
Also, January 15th? Is the 15th the Great Molasses Flood anniversary? Is that the 16th?
Where?
Up there.
Either way, we can also celebrate the Great Molasses Flood anniversary on the 15th. Oh, hey, look, there's a Pond Spectre right here. Qualified, certified, highly extrovertified. Pond Spectre Dry is the name. Surveying new lands is game. What bring friends around these parts? Dry secretly follow bird people from far away to near away. And what would friends guess it? Dry only go and find bunch of bird people feathers. Dry gasp with emotion. Why? For one simple reason. With feathers, Dry make winged hats and become bird person all own self. Or such is plan anyway. For now, Dry still not have enough feathers. Upper level and other side I'll pick clean. Should be some left on this side, maybe. Meh. It's dream of Dry to become bird person. Please, for the sake of Dry. Bring feathers, quickity split. Collect 5 high Entia feathers and now come off. Well, not just stand there. Pluck Dry some feathers! You will be attended to with haste, don't worry. We have a thing to take care of. Oh my god, Boxy! For the anniversary of the Great Molasses Flood, you should recreate it on Animal Crossing. I don't know how that would be possible, but we can erect a monument in its honor. That's all I can really tell you.
Over there.
You know what? Yeah, when there's a will, there's a way. I mean...
The child is in danger. Quickly.
It... Oh, man. There we go. Yo, is that a boy?
Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan.
Yeah, it's Teelan! You know, the kid that we helped out a bunch finding bugs for.
How did you...
We can talk later.
Yeah, talk later, girly pop. Like, there's a weird fog thing.
It covered in black fluffy nest?
It kind of reminds me of Eco, honestly.
Very king of fog?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's give it our all.
Oh, I thought Kino was running away when it was Teelan. I was just like, man, that boy can run. Alright, we're going to do our standard summon bolt and do the copy, and we should also have the regeneration stuff going on. Just so we could help people out just a little bit. Oh right, we need to remove hypnotize from our thing, but can't do it right now. Ha 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 ha. Tee tee. All right, we're just gonna like unleash our bolts. Someone is immune to something damage. Wasn't really paying attention to that. But what if we do the someone Aqua as the first one, and let's do Earth, so that way we can do physical protect. Because I'm pretty sure this house only does like physical attack moves. Or he can also like make ripples with his evil mystery. Anyway, let's like throw some rocks at him. There we go. Pretty easy chicken nuggets if you ask me. Yeah, smack that bird.
Tingle fog all cleared up?
We can only hope.
Haha, you fools. You've only summoned more.
The rift.
It's... Oh no! Look out!
Explode the capital.
Beam.
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
This is the cause of our suffering. What should have been a half-day journey turned into a year.
It looks like we found our Fog King.
Yes, I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
Also, like,
Might as well try. No,
I just want to mention that, like, these models have so much more
You can't even land a scratch.
expressions per se, I guess, compared to the base game, because
Kino!
they're not trying to like recreate cutscenes that were like, you know, on old models. There's a new amount of like fluidity to what people can do.
It is.
Oh yeah, Wii and 3DS, it was truly an experience. 3DS especially. Me, I play 3DS.
That would seem wise.
Man, that's evil. She can summon 4 elementals at once. I hate cutscene powers versus actual powers. I wish I could do that. Okay, but what if we go back to Alchemoth? Because we still need to get bird feathers.
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
Oh, I forgot Teelan's voice was like that.
Well, that's what Radsome said. Though, I don't think they realize it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks. a million
Man,
for
boy
saving
really
me
said,
back
I'm
there."
sad. No longer am I sad.
Why were you alone in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
He get told? Pipe down, not obvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. Then
He does
I
that.
tripped
He
up
was
some
inspired by
rubber
our
and,
crimes.
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
Yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
Big
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
cool how they took like a seemingly unrelated side quest
My
to
lab's over on the far end
from
of
the main
Zen's
game and
Burrow.
made it the
You
focus
wanna
of
come
like
with?
the
We
sequel.
can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
Not as grand as my old one, mind.
We still don't
I don't think we
understand
ever
the
saw
Fog
your old
King or the monster
laboratory.
that attacked Teelan.
Laboratory? Laboratory?
Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Oh, you mean the fog beast?
Fog beast?
I mean, it
Is
sure
that what
looked
you've
like a
been calling
beast
them
made of
around
fog.
here?
Fog beasts always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way.
Nope, you
I'm
can figure it
checking
out. You're
out.
adults.
Else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, wait!
It's okay. We need to go back to the capital
gone now.
anyway.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever they please.
Burn, Melia.
He get told? He probably have it coming.
Oh man, I wish Melia had more like interactions with the
They think to second guess the will of the divine.
main cast. I wish everyone could come back and Melia could just be like, "Hello, yes." Anyway, shop selling arts manuals has opened. In the arts manual shop, you can exchange arts coins for arts manuals to level up your favorite arts. You may obtain art coins when defeating unique monsters and fog beasts. Defeating a given monster for the first time will always grant an arts coin. Arts coins received for unique monsters and fog beasts you defeat before the shop opens should already be in your possession. You can check the coins you own at the arts manual shop. Sounds like it's a neato spaghetti-o. Do we have any? I think it'd be in the items, wouldn't it? I don't know, we'll find out later. I'm sure it also showed me the menu in which the coins are hanging out in, but I was not paying attention because, I was like, I know this game. I don't. I've only played this once. And that was at launch. Or not quite at launch, but after I finished the main story. And then played this after like 80 hours. Which, by the way, you do not need to complete the main story to play this game. The extra story. Which is nice, to say the least. Alright, so we need to hang out over here in this dusty old place. Honestly, it gives me kind of Nier Automata vibes. But maybe that's to be expected considering it's been left desolate for an entire year. So, yeah. Of course it would look like the city ruins in Nier Automata. Ooh. That's some thick glass. Delicious. You definitely cut your foot on that. Ooh. Level 75 boys. Wow. Don't worry, we're not going to be hanging out here for long. We're just here for some items. Can we please, like, jump onto places? Please? There we go. Ha 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 ha. I love the return of the man, the Alchemoth items. Wow, I sure lost my brain cells. They're gone. I'm just like, ah, yeah, Xenoblade. That's my life now. Eternity Way ruined. I wonder if we could like discover all of Alchemoth. Oh, you know, we can fight this guy. He's like a few levels above us. Do. Some in the water. Look at a cute little Nopon army. They're really cute. Shulk, why do you have low tension? Stop that. Alright, the guy is chilled, I guess? We might have enough guys to do an all-out attack if we can get that gauge filled up enough. I feel like that'd be fun to show off at least once. I mean, I say at least once as if we're not going to be spamming it. Alright, we're going to encourage you. Kino. You don't need to be encouraged. Okay. You just look like that in general. Alright, let's summon some Aqua. And an Earth and a Fire. Oh, what if we just die, I guess? Please don't kill Shulk. Shulk, please. Shulk. Thank you, Shulk. Oh no, this does not bode well. Let's leave. Or not. We died.
Sorry.
I want the map, please. All right, great. We just need to go to the fountain for that one last feather. I was really like touching the controller like it was Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm like, ah yes, the face button, and it's like, you don't have one because this ain't the PlayStation, and I'm like, false. Ooh, fog beast surges. Fog beasts are far more powerful than the regular monster equivalents. In addition to that, they also spread a riot surge in a set radius around themselves, drawing in nearby monsters. Welcome in, Pokecraft! Gooberblade Chronicles. Truly. Enemies who come under the effects of the surge will become aggressive towards Shulk and the party. Additionally, these enemies will be affected by the Riot Aura, increasing their level based on strength of the Fog Beast. But have you considered, no. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Pokecraft? Are you remaining gummy-tastic? I can't believe we just like walked past the Fountain of Eternity. Definitely would have saved us the hike if we just walked up these steps, but alas. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you started uni? How's school been? I hope school's been treating you pretty okay. Let's see. How is... Let's take a look at our Collectopedia real quick. Alchemoth has its own section. So we have all the flowers and all the stranges. We just need to get 2 animals and 2 fruits. It's fine so far. Oh, hold on. Fortissimo! This finally allowed Dry to make head hats and finally become best friend of bird people. We got a Topo +4 for efforts, and feathers all collected, land all inspected, now to be rejoining Boon Boon. Friends did sterling job with feather findings. Surely can also find Boon Boon in 1 GIF, 2 GIF tops. Dry join you with aplomb. Woon Woon choose this place for pawn inspecting on whim, but seems it was inspired choice after all. Maybe slogan we repeat every day is also kind of same deal? Woon Woon is spectacular leader, naturally come with spectacular catchphrasings. We measure, find treasure, pawn specters till we die. Garlay Dessler and all that. So we got Team Red. Oh yo, we finally got Union Strikes. By befriending pawn specters from all 3 teams, you have unlocked the ability to perform a special coordinated attack, the Union Strike. Doing so requires spending 3 bars of the party gauge, but it deals damage to enemies in a wide area and has extra effects. There are 3 variations to choose from, each with extra effects. Red Comet deals major damage to 1 enemy. Blue Caress heal and grant regen and debuff immunity to allies. Yellow Chaos force daze and strength down on enemies in an area. The more pawn specters you're able to befriend, the more powerful your Union Strike will become. When you use a Union Strike while all 3 allies are capable of acting freely, an extra chance may sometimes occur. An extra chance lets you perform another Union Strike without using the party gauge. You cannot choose the same extra effect. The probability of an extra chance occurring is higher the more pawn specters are in a state of high tension. After a union strike, the party's tension will go up, all while pawn specters in a state of high tension revert to normal. You'd never use a union strike? I don't remember a whole lot about their effectiveness. Again, I only played this as soon as I was finished with the main Xenoblade Chronicles. And, like, I played Definitive Edition. I finished in about 80 hours. And then I finished this in, like, about 20 hours. But that was, like, when it came out. So, yeah, I don't remember anything, so. Welcome to the Imperial Palace, where nothing bad ever happens to me. Oh, the statue was gone. That's so upsetting. A nice clean removal, too. Wow. Oh, that statue is also gone. Insane. Oh, there's a transporter over here. Look, do you think we can go to the villa? Oh, there's a quiet moment up here. Can't see it quite yet, which is a big sad, but... Oh, you couldn't? Did you just not look at for the pawn specters? What do you mean this doesn't seem operational? It's glowing and everything. Alright. Can't see a quiet moment. Can't, like, go through a transporter that's obviously working. Well, we got what we came here for, so... let's head back. And let's go do, Teal and stuff. Yeah, that would track. I don't think there are... I mean, I lied. There are definitely enough Napon along the beaten path that you can unlock Union Strikes, but if you're just focusing on the story aspect, then yeah, I can see why you never got a Union Strike. But, you know, that's fair. I spent, like... I think I mostly played it for the story, because I was interested in what they were cooking. So I didn't spend a whole lot of time, like, wandering around. I know I got a few of the Napon. At least the ones that were, like, pretty simple to do, but I certainly didn't get all of them, I don't think. Watch as we load up my first save and look at how much of a liar I am. Oh, you didn't even try looking, yeah. And, like, to be fair, like, your enjoyment of the Pawn Specters is gonna be how much you enjoy Napon in general. And I feel like Napon are very, like, love them or hate them, kind of. Because it's just, like, their manner of speaking is silly. And, like, not to mention, like, I love Ricky with all of my heart, but you do kind of have to go off the beaten path and make an effort to get his heart to hearts. To, like, really, like, endear him to the party. You do like Napon usually? Well, that's good. Let's see. Oh, that guy's gonna look at us. No! No, root beer, no! So we need to get down there safely. Except for Tatsu. Yeah. He is the Paimon of Xenoblade. Unfortunate but true. Do we need to go down there? There's a quest marker over yonder. Yeah, it looks like we do. So let's go to the Barreau Plaza. And then I think we just need to go around, and then we'll be where we need to go. Which is great. Blade Bird. How's our Collectopedia on this section of the map? Doing pretty good. We haven't finished any of the rows yet, nor any of the columns, so we don't get a bingo. But we're getting really close to finishing. Need to get more serious about it. Gotta collect all the collectibles that you can possibly see, and then cry because it's all RNG. Oh hey, look, there's a side quest over here. No Aru done. Rescue the high-entier woman who's being attacked by Antols. Well, that's no bueno. Summon the copy. I do find it extremely silly that the party attack is linked to how many Napon you have. I don't know why they decided that was a good idea, but it sure is an idea. Yeah. Also, wow, a Switch game that looks good and runs decent. Looking at certain giant franchise. Is that a dig at Pokemon? You don't understand. They're a small indie company. They can't afford to have good optimization or voice acting. I mean, okay, so in all honesty, I'm not gonna bootlick Game Freak. But I have no doubt that they are under a lot more factors than we could know. Because, again, like, they are tied to, like, Pokemon cards and plushies and all of that in ways that, like, other game franchises really aren't. Anyway, Laval. Ah, I'm saved. Were you the ones who defeated the Antols? Please accept my gratitude. My name is Raphael. I am an Armu herder from Grandel, a town to the southeast of here. The Armus have recently started running out of fodder just within the town walls, you see. So I was walking around trying to find some more grassland, and suddenly, angry Antols. People tell me I get far too focused when it comes to the welfare of my herd, so I should probably pay more attention. Ah, right, Grandel. Like I said, to the southeast of here. Head that way and you'll see a big gate before long. There's a lot of nice, juicy grass here, so I'll pick enough to get my Armus fed, and then I'll mosey back into town. Thank you for helping me out of a sticky situation. Things would have been really grim if you hadn't shown up. I mean, there are other games that they've produced would beg to differ. Not to like say that they produce bad games, but I think it's mostly a situation of they're never given enough time. So, like, I feel like if they were able to either, like, push back the releases or have enough time to actually develop the game, because like Pokemon ZA compared to other Pokemon games looks gorgeous, and I will die on this hill. There are definitely shortcuts because, you know, there was that pressure of releasing the game on time. No, I haven't seen the leaked budgets. And, like, budgets don't really come into this, because no matter how much money you throw into a game's development, like, you're not gonna make a better game. Like, money is a factor, but most of all, it's time. And Game Freak is never allowed that time to, like, optimize the game or, like, really flesh out their ideals. Like, you can really feel that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hell, Scarlet and Violet, they had a really good concept of the open world Pokemon game, but because they weren't allowed to basically optimize it for the Nintendo Switch 1, it ran like garbage. So anyway, here's the Grandale Ramparts. Oh my goodness, welcome in, Xeno Freaks! Huge Xeno fan here. This your first time playing the Xeno series? No, in fact, I have played this, I've played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2.5 times now. Here, I'm gonna get a nice close-up on Melia while I explain my history. So I've played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2.5 times at this point. I got halfway through on the 3DS version. And then I stopped around Sword Valley. And then Definitive Edition released. I played that through all the way once. And then I played through I recently finished Definitive Edition on stream. And this is my second time playing through A Future Connected. I have played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 multiple times. I have 300 games. Not 300 games. 300 hours into the game on my main profile. And then I've played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 once. Alright, where are we going? Let's see, there's a Pond Spectre over here. There's something we need to grab here. It's probably Pororo's favorite. There is the main... Oh, we need to go to the Sky Bridge for the main quest. Alright. While we're here, we'll go visit the Pond Spectre if we can. Or we can just sit here. That's fine, too. Well, we do need to fight things to level up, so it's fine. Oh my goodness. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, if we do all this, we should be fine. Time to look at ya. Any favorite characters or moment from the games? Oh my goodness, there's so many. Don't ask me. All right. See, like... Okay, I don't know enough about game development to like give in-depth discussions about like what Pokemon can do, because I don't believe it's not a lack of direction that they're suffering from. They clearly have ideas and they know what they want to do. But again, it's all about that time that they're not allowed to, like, do things with. But anyway, I'm going to end discussion right there. Enough thoughts about that because we're going to be talking in circles. Because, like, we can talk about, like, budgets and stuff all we want to. I still don't know enough to be like, well, actually. Okay, where is this Pawn Spectre? Is he up? I don't want to be spotted by these guys. Oh, he's probably up. Let's see. But anyway, going back to, falling down. All right, going back to favorite moments of Xenoblade. I'm going to limit it to Xenoblade 1, purely because I want to avoid spoilers for anyone who hasn't experienced the Xenoblade. I have no idea why Melia is struggling so much staying on this platform. Well, don't approach your limit, Melia. Limits are made to be broken. Plus Ultra and all of that. Okay. Favorite moment. Gun to my head. The one that I think about the most is during the end, not the end credits, but like when Beyond the Sky is playing and Shulk is like, do you know what Alvis was talking to us about the future? And like it's just Alvis and he's like, all species will walk hand in hand together towards the future. Oh my god. Great. That's like the first one off the top of my head. Anyway, here's Set. Qualified, certified, never not, ain't not, pumpified. Pawn Spectre Set his name, surveying new lands his game. You see a ropey bridge that connect to enormous stone pillow over there, boss? Set have irrepressible urge to stand on terrace of bridge and give voice to own determination and pumpedness. But there already Rogel on terrace, and they showing Set lots of aggro. Why have beef with Sunset? Rogel need to chill out. Set is just live on own truth. Suddenly, Set sounds like one of those, like, white girls who shows up 5 minutes late with Starbucks. Like, Set is just live on truth. Sometimes, not on bro, just gotta shout. Set make earnest request. Please do as Sunset ask. If Set not shout determination terrace, life is over. Like, brah. Alright, gotta delete 3 bodacious Rogels from the world. Oh. Totally forgot X. Have not played X. So, I mean, that's a lie. I've played the first 10 hours or so. I got up to chapter 4, and then I was like, I'm going to complete as much of Primordia as I can before I, like, continue forth. And then I got busy and I didn't pick up the game again. Ooh, squeeze. I'm sorry. Dude, that'd be really fun. I hope I can get to do the online X mode before the servers eventually shut down. Like, yeah, dude, you're like Mondo hardishing my vibe. I was kind of hoping to add a surfer bro accent to that, but it didn't totally pan out. Cause like surfer bros are more like yeah, man, brah. But I don't think I can like really hold that for long. Not as much as I can do Starbucks girl. Yo, it's daytime. The accent should die like Cockneyers. I mean, what if I single-handedly revive it just to spite you? Alright. Oh, look, it's a crystal. Yeah, I don't worry about the Switch servers going down, like, anytime soon. Like, the Switch has survived, like, 8 years, and I'm pretty sure the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna survive another 10. So, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But it will be a big deal when there's nobody playing X. We Xenobladers gotta stick together. Alright, is there anything else over here? Can't go to Grandel yet. We do need to go up north over here. So we can just put on the auto run. This Switch was the second coming of Christ. Ooh, hello. We can't auto run if people are noticing us. I mean, that's pretty cool that the Switch had, the Wii U servers had 100 active players. But it's a matter of, will people be playing the Switch 2 version? Or I guess the Switch 1 version. One of these days we'll get a Switch 2 version of X. And maybe the rest of the Xenoblades? Yo, what if we had Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition? How wild would that be? Like, it's getting roughly time to have, like, something akin to that. Because, 2 came out in 2017. And that's, like, what? 8 years? I just need these guys to stop noticing me. I know I need to battle people for, like, experience and stuff, but I just want to get my red orb. Oh my god, there's so many people. Ah! Ah! Run away, Melly, I believe in you. Use your little bird wings. Okay, everyone gave up. That's great. Huh. You know, there's something so majestic about Alchemoth just sitting there menacingly. Well, we can make chicken nuggets out of these guys. Don't worry. Let's do Bolt. And we can do a flame for the real chicken nugget effect. Oh my god, why is everyone attacking us now? Oh my goodness. Oh, Is that guy, oh no, he's just tall. Okay. It's fine. Just keep on running. And die, I guess.
Sorry.
Alright. Well, we can continue forward over here. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. I am playing on the Nintendo Switch too, by the way. I don't know if that's relevant information, but I just think it's neat. Yo, what if they release a Xenoblade pack where they just, like, release all the games on a singular, thing? Oh man, which game is my favorite? Honestly, I think because I spent the most time on 2, I think I'll have to choose 2. But I think it really depends on, like, sorry, I'm like, I recognize this area. It really depends. Like, in general, I think I would say 2. But I've played Xenoblade Chronicles throughout, like, really interesting key points in my life. Like, not to, like, put an age on me or anything, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out when I graduated high school. And, there was some other stuff that was going on, I think within the month of its release. So that's cool. I can delve into that when we actually play Xenoblade 2. I don't want to bring it up now. Leave that for later. Xenoblade 1, while I have only played it like 2.5 times, I have watched a playthrough of it like multiple times. And I had a really rough time in high school, and I felt it really helped me through that. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out in a difficult point in my life as well. Again, I can talk more about that when we get to that. But like, each game has like a level of importance. Oh, hello. Wild. Which, like, had affected me deeply at that time. But I think, in general, Xenoblade 2. This is definitely a place where we should not be yet. Don't notice me, lizard, please. What? How did we miss these guys? No, we should, like, speed walk. Oh, well, that's not speed walking. I mean, I think if we hide in this corner... Yeah, because it's only like an egg guy. Oh, they hatched. Well, that's fine. They're not going to target us. Okay, before anything bad happens, we're going to move away from this place. Let's go to the Sky Bridge. Okay. I will defend Xena to my very last breath. Like... I said Xena, didn't I? Senna. Can't even pronounce her name right. I will defend her to my very last breath because she was phenomenally written. She's just... Her arc is explored in other characters in relation to her as opposed to everyone else going through their own thing. So... yeah. I do plan on streaming all the Xenoblade games at some point.
How many times have I told you?
Yeah, it's subtle. Xenoblade 3 is a phenomenal game. And like
why did you disobey me?
It really depends on like
everything.
Oh my god, welcome in Zirin. Yippee. We were just discussing all the Xenoblade games. while Tyrea is talking. But if I had to rank them, it really depends on how I feel on the day that you ask me.
That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Tila's
because
skin.
depending on what I'm feeling at that point, I might say 2 or 3. They will change from the number 1 spot to the number 2 at my whim.
For the trouble.
3rd is like Xenoblade 1. Not because it's bad, but because it's basically the foundation of the games. And it's also 10 years old, or 15.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Tila with his research.
So,
Yes,
that's my Xenoblade tier list, if we're not counting the DLC stories.
Thielen, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it.
What about the characters? Oh no! I can't talk too much about spoilers, but
I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
oh yeah, I mean I have to forget about X because I haven't played all the way through, so I don't really have enough of a opinion to put it on a tier list.
No, it's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here.
25 years since Xenogears. Listen, I hope we get a Switch port. I feel like that'd be really fun. Yes. Remember when Tyrea tried to kill you?
She was strong. Both in body
Oh my god. There's so much
and in her
going on.
conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Okay, characters.
Pretty much the same as how she
Who are
is
my
now,
favorite
though.
characters? Oh no.
When it comes to our research, she's
Okay,
even more
one
committed
thing
than
at a
I
time.
am.
Pyro or Mithra?
She has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea
Personality-wise, Pyro.
It was when
Design-wise,
she saved me
Mithra.
from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
before the Fog King showed
Bro, I hope they try to buy Xenosaga. I want Jesus of Nazareth to join my party.
So Tyrea brought me here for safety.
Or I guess that would be more Xenogears, but
Was your father not still around?
I need the game. I need the text box in which Jesus of Nazareth joins the party.
Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Tilan just like Kino. brave.
I feel like there's something emotional going on. I'm so sorry to the people who
I'll get some air too.
just want to focus on the story, and I'm talking about everything
Things
else.
to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
Miss Melly.
Let's see.
Kino,
But
Kino, please
I
wait
do
for
agree with Zrin. Or Zrin. Yes, I keep forgetting that R. I do agree that 3 has the best combat. I feel like it's the most realized. Mostly because it combines 1 and 2's combat abilities and just enhances them to a greater level. 2 definitely has the best side stories, especially if you're just focusing on like the individual blades and their stories.
At some point I landed here.
Music is also phenomenal.
You were here all along.
1 has...
And so when the capital fell here,
I don't know if I would agree it has the best main story, mostly because it does get to the point
And survivors cast
where
adrift. Not to mention his
Dunban,
fog
upon realizing that his sister is alive,
he'd be the one to end it.
immediately turns around and
So I
says,
thought,
she and Shulk should have
until
held
fate let me
hands.
save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Like,
mother.
pop
She did not
off,
grant
King?
you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's
But,
research
like,
is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that.
one story has a lot of problems because it's
I can tell
15
that
years
when you look
old.
at Teelan, you see family.
Dunban is us.
Even if it was once transactional.
Thank you, Dunban.
His research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
Dude, I was hoping Melly and Shulk were gonna get together first time I, like, experienced the story.
And what about you?
And then I was severely disappointed that they didn't.
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yeah, like, overall, the story
You are
is
the imperial
good.
successor,
Oh my goodness!
the crown
Zirin, you
princess,
became a
all
gummy!
on
Thank
you.
you! You got Honda-san from
Empress
Vampire
now.
Dies in no time.
What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However,
Sorry, I
know enough
I
to
got
realize
distracted
what
by
I must do
Adam.
right
Adam
now.
threw the Galaxy Express 39 off the rails.
This
It's gone.
future you will build for us, and when I do, I hope I'll be able
Oh
to
my
accept
goodness.
what I now
But
have.
yeah, overall, like the big emotional moments of 1 like hit, but the in-betweens can be very hit or miss.
So you are ready to lead us after all.
Galgar, you can
It
stop
shall be
being
my
so
privilege
evil.
to clear the stones from your path.
Everyone still wants Melly and Shulk to be canon. I believe it.
Miss Melly, you here?
Oh, that's wild.
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all
Personally,
the
like,
details, we ought
in
to
the
talk to
moment to
Ratson and
moment
Grandel.
of Xenoblade 3,
No problem.
I adore it. Because, like, you can feel the people, like, not like physically
Before
getting
we visit
closer,
this
but
doctor,
sometimes that too.
I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
But, like, you can clearly track when the people start to like each other,
Have lost all hope for the future.
and then by the end you can believe that they're all ride or die for each
As
other.
the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future.
Like,
This will sound
God, and they feel like real people just
Will you stand
figuring
with me?
out
Of course I
the
will.
stuff.
Kino, too.
Like, God,
thank you.
it makes me so giddy
It
thinking
means a
about
lot
it.
to me. Right. Off to Grandel we go.
See, that's the thing with Shulk and Melia. Shulk never approaches anyone romantically because he is autistic as hell and he loves his tinkering. But like, the moment after Melia wakes up in Machna Forest and she sees him hovering over her and she slaps him, and he's just like got this goofy little grin on his face, I'm like, oh, they're in love. Ryan and Charlotte were practically made for each other. Like, it is really funny that Charlotte, she has hope that her betrothed is alive, and then she starts falling for Ryan because he's an idiot and we all love Ryan. But, you know. Hello, please. I want to experience this quiet moment. Melly and Nene. Do. Party. Kino, get out of here. It's time for the girly pops. Family relations. Rex is a giga chat.
Miss Tyraya seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow
Not
than
me
before.
falling quiet for the actual quiet moment.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyraya know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
Ah, yes. The complicated family relations.
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyraya and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or?
I refuse to believe that Ryan and Charlotte don't get together. Like,
Moreover, I never even knew of her existence.
that's impossible.
She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We...
Oh my goodness. Good night,
never met because Mel had
Pokecraft.
been busy.
I hope you have a good
But
sleepy.
how does Melia never know her? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyraya and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino then.
Just like you and Kino, Tyraya and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
I feel like I need
Parents in common.
to write down
But
this
a brother
family
we are
tree.
both related to. Therefore, Tyraya and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh. Brain of Nene stuck
For some
into
reason, I always
mouth.
thought, like, Melly
I'm
and
sorry.
Tyraya were
It's
half-sisters.
complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why cannot be one family together?
Our
But I mean, I
parents
guess
were
their common
different.
link would be Callian.
I and Tyraya have led very different lives. We never even met,
Oh well.
let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the
Ricky
other.
is the best
And so
dad,
we struck
not gonna
up.
lie. Like,
It sounds like Miss Melia
10 out
and
of
Miss
10,
Tyraya,
father.
both feeling more like Kino.
Shulk mentions he doesn't
do you
have a
mean?
dad, and Ricky is like,
Kino
I
also
will be your
not
dad.
wanted anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyraya
In fact,
shy.
I'm pretty sure he filed adoption forms for each of our party members.
But
He's just
not know
like,
how to put
you're
an
my
action,
child,
and
you're
it's
my
exactly
child.
same.
Melia, you're older than me, but you're my child.
But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
We punched each other.
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
That's not true, Nova.
Play.
Ricky had a job. It was to be the greatest hero
Sharing
pawn.
Of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not
Oh my
sure I
God,
can do
like,
that,
oh.
Tyraya. Seems like a lot.
That moment, Zrin,
Nene patience
was
is
so
not.
good.
Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyraya or not?
I'm gonna cry when we get to that scene at some point, I'm sure.
I think.
Like,
Now's best and only chance. No time for hemmings and hawings.
Best and
but
only.
alas, I can't talk too much about it because it would be spoilers.
Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bun, come play."
I want
Right
Melia to call Tyrea Sister Pawn so bad.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
Ah, what a sweet and heartwarming moment. Like, I know I talked about this last stream, but I really do appreciate Future Connected in giving Melia, like, more of these moments. Oh my god. Day Nightfall, thank you for the follow and becoming a gummy. You got Oshiro for Maharan-san, wa Hakura and I. The biggest gummy of all, IMO of all the gummies that I currently have in the queue. Let's see. We're finding a bird now. Like, I have my opinions about Future Connected. Like, overall, I don't think it was necessary. But we can talk about that during the credits and whenever we finish the game. Blah, blah, blah. But I think it was necessary in the fact that the narrative in the base game really did kind of shaft her. Like, as soon as she lost her, not influence, but her...
Let's stay focused.
I'm coming with all these turns of phrases that don't really make sense. Like, it's not... She didn't lose her place in the narrative. She lost her relevance, essentially. Like, she's kind of put on the back burner, and she has some cool moments, but... like, it's not enough? Yeah, like... she goes through, like, losing her entire family, got rejected by Shulk, and then Fiora showed up. And then we just never focus on Melia again until, like, she loses her family. Again! Like, real insane behavior. So we need to go up here for this. I don't believe that, though. It looks like it could be on the highest platform, but that won't make any sense. I wonder if there's a slope over here. It doesn't look like it. How are we supposed to get up there then? We'll think about it later. Two more years into next Xeno game, praying. Oh man, I wish. Like, it's gonna be interesting because, like, didn't they make a statement about how the Klaus saga is basically done? And whatever direction they're gonna take the Xenoblade would be completely different.
I see.
Like, if they make a Xenoblade 4, it's not going to be related to anything. I wonder if they're gonna make, like, a Xeno sword. Here you go, man. You can have your ID tag. Fill out the Somnivore Lexos. That means, at long last, my brother found his nemesis and lost. So he's probably gonna ask us to, delete this man. Sultan Sierra Island, coming from Alchemoth. Brother had his bangle. ellipses, Xeno world. I mean, there are many words you can make with Xeno in front, like Xenoboard. It's a Xenoblade game that's just about a plank of wood. Xeno gummy, yeah! Make everyone gummy bears. Very gummy shaped. Xeno Aaron does not work as well, but I do appreciate it. It's just Aaron, but cooler. That's me! Alright. We have a few more minutes before break time. Yeah, I do have to agree. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Xeno Gummy. Xenomorph. I feel like they would get into some copyright trouble with that one, though. But you are cooking, Foxy. Ha, you can't bind me. I just got out of your attack range. Alright, where do we want to go? Oh, we should probably go to the Sky Bridge and get Pororo's favorite real quick. While we're thinking about it. Hello, boy. Oh, why are they so cute? Teelan is enduring like an 8-hour chewing out. Xenonopon. Xenopon? Xenopon. Nothing is different. All the characters are Nopons. Okay. Okay, Xenoblade 1. Everything is the same except for all the characters are Nopon, and Ricky is the only human character. Alright, so from here, I have no idea what we're gonna do about this right here. But we can go up here? Where's the next story beat? That's my question. Ah, next story beat is over by Grandel. Let's... Oh. Is this up or is this down? That's my question. It's down. So we need to go north to go up this slope, and then we'll probably be able to get Pororo's favorite from up here. Because I think this is also down? Yeah. Ricky was a human raised in the world of Nopon. You see my vision. Yeah, alright. So let's go to Zen's Thoroughfare. Go north, and then we can hit the south stuff. Let's hit that Otterone, baby! We love Otterone in this household. Oh yeah, we also need to fight these guys. I don't feel confident in our ability to fight 3 level 67s at our competent 66. What do you mean it's roomy inside my head? Are you saying that I have no brain cells? That I'm very cue ball shape? I mean, to be fair, a cue ball shaped brain is very gummy. Okay, but I do love the Biona shoulder for the sheer fact that we get to see Auroras all the time. Yeah. I did say it because you're too coward to say it on your own. Alright, looks like there's an ether enemy. Ah, Lamentation Bridge. We love the lamentation. Lament? Lamentation? Well, don't. Okay. Yo, we're halfway there, boys. Do. Oh, don't raise Rin. I'm in the same boat. I haven't finished X Definitive Edition yet, and I hadn't played it on the Wii U, so what I've played so far is all I've got. I was hoping I could finish it before eventually streaming it, but I think I'm just gonna have to stream it and learn live. Blind playthrough. Oh my god, 200 hours 100%? That's insane. But you do need to, oh my goodness. There we go. Sorry, I felt a hiccup and I'm like, when's it coming? Aw, Shulk, did you sneeze? But in any case, it's time for a break. Let's be slightly off to the side. Let's see. There we go. Actually, that's not quite center. That's more center. Let's put on some music. Alright, while we're on break, please feel free to get a snack, a drink, or even feed your cats like I'm about to. And when we come back, we will continue on with more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. See you guys soon! How are my gummies doing? Has everyone had a pretty decent Thursday evening? Morning? Something? Oh, Simba, please don't. Relaxing? That's good. So for a snack today, I have a singular mint chocolate chip mochi. Kind of similar to the strawberry cheesecake mochi that I had yesterday. Ooh, I do like that. It's interesting, like, the mint feels overpowering for, like, a brief moment. But then, like, the mochi just kind of eats it. It's very strange to have, like, actual chocolate chips in the mochi, too. And then I have everyone's favorite ice cream sundae root beer as my chosen drink today. And of course I have a little Simba. There you go. You gonna settle in, Sor? Just a little man. Listen, I would absolutely let Simba have some ice cream if I could. But sadly, none of the ice cream that I have on hand, he would be able to eat. I don't even know if he would want to eat ice cream. I do have some frozen Go-Gurts that I keep on hand. Just in case if you wanted like a cold treat in summer. Simba, can I get your camera? Oh yes, it has been getting cold for a hot minute. I do not like how cold it is. Like, sometimes in October, it'll still be kind of warm, but like in the mornings, it's been consistently 40 degrees. And like, I hate that. I think we're going to reach 80 degrees by the end of the week, according to my weather app. But the mornings consistently start out at like 40. And I think we end up like somewhere in the low 60s. I absolutely hate the cold. Like, I get cold so easily. Like, I'm consistently wearing sweaters no matter where I go. It's insane. There. Since Simba has deigned it to be appropriate. There we go. The camera does not want to sit where I want it to be, and that's very upsetting. There we go. Yeah, give me Texas heat in a jar, please. I'll just, like, put it in my hands. Little ham warmer. Oop. Samba, you're such a silly boy. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Living in Iceland, dealing with -degrees Celsius. Ugh. Awful. Are you saving your daylight at least? Yo, who's excited for daylight savings time for those who have it? Because, like, I sure am not looking forward to it. I feel like daylight savings time is very much an American concept. And even within the States, there are several places that don't even follow it, which, like, is insane. But anyway, oh my god. The whole Iceland thing reminds me of that one clip that circulates on Tumblr every few months, where, it's like cousin Oscar from Iceland asking us to save our daylight. There we go.
Simba.
Yo, most of Europe does follow daylight savings. That's insane. Ah! Insanity. All right. If I can just get like a stable position on this camera. In my defense, this was also a $5 webcam. So I wasn't expecting anything out of it. I just wanted to test out the idea of a cat cam. Oh, Simba. Look at this eepy boy. Oh, so, like, Europe finished their daylight savings last Sunday. And so this Sunday, America is finishing theirs. So are we losing an hour? Or are we falling back an hour? Is it fall back because it's fall? It's autumn? And then in spring, we spring forward? Is that the memorization technique? So, we gain an hour. If I understand everything correctly. Which I often don't, so... Would I describe myself as a happy boy? Well, anytime I have a Simba on my lap, I would describe myself as a happy boy.
Oh, Simba, you're so happy.
Oh my god. Thank you, Nova, for the head pat. It unfortunately isn't on the break screen at the current moment. I need to update the whole break screen, but I will make sure it plays during gameplay.
Oh, Simba.
All right, has everyone enjoyed their break? Are we excited to get back to the game? What about you, Simba? Do you want to get back to Xenoblade? You want to connect your future? All right. Let's put a pause to the music. And let's get back to the game. I was tabbed into the wrong thing and the internet decided to be silly. All right, what are we doing? Maps. We had just fallen off the cliff after finding the Pororo's favorites. There is a Pororo's favorite, like, right here. Unfortunately, it is guarded by not a Fenrir, a wolf who will summon more wolves, and I don't think we're quite at a high enough level to deal with that yet. Okay, this cat cam is giving me some troubles. So we're just gonna retire that. And then I don't think we visited over here yet. I think this one is gonna be on that cliff right here. Let's see. Oh, not that one. Right there. Can I make this play, please? Okay, if I skip it and I do this. Please! I just want to, like, replay this alert. Please. Can I remove it from the queue? Okay, that clearly didn't help things. Sorry, I'm still getting a feel for all of this. One of these days, I'll get everything, but right now... There we go. That's for you, Nova. Alright, moving right along. Alright, have fun, Nova! Thanks for hanging out! Alright, change that. Bye-bye! Alright. Let's head over to Grandel. Because I know we're gonna, like, be visiting everywhere on the map at some point. Yo, there's a Colony 6 soldier? Colony 9? He's in Colony getup.
Greetings. We have heard
Yo,
from
he's
Teelan that a
tall.
man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you?
Yes, we are
expecting me.
friends of this young boy.
In you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are
I
imposing.
mean, one
But they are
look
here
at
to
her
control
and
foot
you can be
traffic.
like, ah yes,
Not to
that's
keep savage monsters from
Melia.
having themselves a rampage.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thankings. Sorry for time
Oh,
taking.
please don't step on the keyboard, sir. Yep, you can just sit right there. What a little man. Simba, did you have big yawn? Wow, there's nothing here. There's just a tower. I'm sure once we get closer to the tower, it'll be like a nice little settlement. But it is kind of funny how small these towns are compared to, like, Colony 6 or Colony 9. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because, like, these are very little people compared to what was on Bionic. Simba, please don't. Thank you, sir. He was about to step on my keyboard, and bad things happen when he steps on my keyboard. I do stream from my laptop, so that's a fun thing to worry about whenever Simba's in the room. Oh look, there's a Pond Spectre right here. Grandel Militia. I love their little shields. I wish we had a shield character. Squeeze. Wound wound. Qualified, certified, rest is classified. Pond Spectre Chief Woon Woon is name. Overseas surveying new land is game. Meh. What Pond Spectre's all doing with these stranger people? More important, why it takes so long for everyone to gather an appointed meeting spot. Meh. Never received such information. The Wound Woon forgot to impart. Ho hum. Woon Woon would go find Pond Specters and make up for omission own selves, but have wings full with other business. Meh meh. Have idea. Could friends guide rest of Pond Specters to a meeting spot? Probably stuck in strange or sticky situation. Friends look like doing fine job so far. Surely no extra bother. Gather the 11 Pond Specters. Woon Woon should be done with business by time Pond Specters all here. Can see some want to have word with Woon Woon, but we'll have to wait till everyone here. Naturally, there's a little reward in store for helping Woon Woon. Rest assured, your issue will be attended to with haste. We sure are dealing with it hastily. Oh. Sorry, Simba is sitting on my mouse. And if you hear the crunchies, that's just him eating his dinner. Sometimes Simba gets very particular about where he eats. Like, most of the time he's pretty okay with it in the middle of the floor. But sometimes he just gets really, I guess, needy. And he's like, I'm not gonna eat it unless if you're like right next to me. And he's kind of in that mood, so. Alas, looks like there's not really a whole lot to do here, so let's just go down the road. Look at them hips! Oh, look at this cute little machina!
Nene, look! What splendid armor!
They look like little cows.
Oh, it's true. Scales so shiny and sparkly.
You know, what is it like being an Armu? Like, I would imagine that they're basically this world's cows. But, like, they're scaly. Are they, like, smooth to the touch?
We've just come from
Do
the
they produce
laboratory,
milk?
But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes,
They were fine.
It seemed to me.
Thank goodness.
They were having a good old
That's a relief
time.
to hear. Is something wrong? You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
And then people started getting really
some left
mean.
because there are machina here. Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction. What happened? Well, the final straw was something trivial. The companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but...
And then they failed and they took it out on everyone
many
else.
soldiers were lost this way. One machina had had enough and told them to just give up. And that's when it happened. Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
Wow.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes. They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And
I mean, yeah, so did the Machina.
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
Yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time, regardless of race.
You know, funnily enough, this plotline reminds me of what's going on in Star Blazers Battleship Yamato.
That's why we pledged.
Like in the current set of movies that they're releasing, like the Zarium come in and are like, hate the Gomulans, and so they like evict the Gomulans from Earth, and the Earth people are like, yeah, you don't belong here, get out of here.
Yes, he lives over there.
It reminds me a lot of that, like this plotline. So that's cool.
Over there. Thank you. Very kind.
Surely this person will never come up again.
Who told the companions to give up their quest?
Right. I see.
Also, like that thigh window, like dang. High Antia fashion, give me more like this.
Yes, let's.
All right, moving right along. Getting this ether deposit. We still need to put some gems on our boys. I might do that off stream. Just because inventory management is pain.
Are you perchance Radsum?
Radsum.
Yeah, that's me.
He sounds pretty rad if you ask me.
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyree are still getting on okay?
No, their entire relationship has fallen apart by now.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyree.
So does literally any of our researchers that we come across.
Hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
But didn't we slay her?
We have questions.
I mean, it's probably a way to not have that tragedy happen again.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Ah, well, the Fog Beast just kind of came in one day.
The Fog King and his Fog Beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Aetherfield?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
That sounds like we can ignore this problem indefinitely.
But my ether, it worked against Fog Beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
Persuade him to stop his research for now.
Look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
It's a shame they haven't invented computers yet.
We heard that you spoke out against the companions.
Then they could upload everything to the cloud.
Yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it sounds like someone needs to, like, hold a French Revolution or something.
If we end up extinct,
Bring out the
we'll have
guillotine.
won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all,
Why is he
they've
so
stayed put
handsome?
since then.
When you put it like that.
Let us gaze over the settlements and ponder.
They're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
What if we just take care of the Fog King ourselves?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world.
Oh, hold up. Simba wants to be free.
And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength and unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Simba is free.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Punkino.
I love how they kind of say this as if they've been stranded here for 100 days.
Thank you, everyone.
When, like, presumably they've been here for, like, 1 or 2 days max.
Mama, what that thing?
It's the Eye of Sauron.
Is that...
Quick, let's flash back to the thing that we saw a few minutes prior.
Saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
Closer? How? Go to the top of wherever you are? Well, we can at least try. Time for some rock climbing exercises. Thank you, Nene, for the ahoo! There we go, we got there. Alright, we're just gonna ignore that collectible for now. We'll come back for it in a moment, if we remember. Ooh, spooky. Yo, who in my gummies is excited for Halloween? Because, like, I'm so excited. I'm gonna dress up as a very pretty boy. Ooh, Eternal Zenith secret area. You can see so much from here. We can probably fall down from here. Oh, well, we're going. Hello, little fishies. Don't eat me, please. I would appreciate it. Ooh, there's a giant's treasure. What you got for me? Heat sink 4. Why Kino needs a heat sink, who knows? Alright. How is our Collectopedia doing? Yo, we finished, the parts. We got a bingo. You know what a bingo deserves? Putting everything in. For completing the parts section, we get a Valak skirt. And then we can fill out everything else whenever we get a bingo on those. Down here, it looks like Helmelin has a quest for us. Oh, won't somebody hear my woes? If only someone around here knew about machines, they'd understand my concerns, surely. So that is our cue to put Shulk in the lead, because he knows about machines. Oh, can I help you? I'm sorry to bother you. I saw those mechanical parts and figured we might be able to use them to fix the junks. I'm sorry to disappoint, but everything you see here is little more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically? We need wiring to link up the generator and the drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull. Sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. You've seen high-Entia airships before, right? Well, there are a few crashed ones in Alchemoth just lying there. And do you think we could strip them for parts? Just so. Although, I don't know what state they're in. You'll have to go and work that out for yourselves. Right, I see. I would have investigated them myself, but everyone else warned me off, saying it's too dangerous. So I relented. Still, from what I remember of my preliminary study, I think there should be 3 of the machines left. Understood. Thank you for sharing the information with us. Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go along with that. There are actually some parts I need to. Would you mind terribly finding them for me and bringing them back all together? Of course, that's no problem at all. Investigate the airship in the vicinity of Alchemoth's main entrance. What she needs is a palm-sized cog. We'll keep our eye out for one of those. And then we have another side quest. Probably up there. Or, The problem with verticality is that these quests don't really tell you where they are vertically. They're just like, here's an exclamation point, figure it out. See, there's a guy up there. His name is Lot.
All right.
Huh? You want something from me? Your faces kind of have that look. Right, I see. That sounds rough. And you came from the Companion's Cape? Ah, I got a question for you. On your way to Grandel, did you come across any hard-looking rock or rare materials or anything like that? Saw ether deposits? Yeah, I know all about those. We have a few of them in Grandel as well. Ah, well, still. Thank you for telling me about that. I've got something to talk to you about as well, if that's okay. Could you go into more detail? Right, so I'm currently making tools for those fixing and expanding the ramparts, and I like to make them stronger. That's why I've been asking after better materials. Well, actually, I've got an idea, but I'll need a catalyst to make it work. I'm not tough enough to track it down by myself, but since you knew all kinds of other materials, I figured, you know. Say now that I think about it, couldn't I just ask you, Lot, to get it and bring it to me? That'd be way easier, right? The catalyst I want to use is found near the Barrow Ruins Cave. It's a stone people call the Cerulean Shard. As for your reward, maybe I could upgrade any tools you're carrying while I'm working on ours? I can work with anything, like, for example, that ether pick you've got. How about it? I bet I could strengthen it to improve the output, so you could mine better stuff. Not too shabby, eh? Never fear. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm really glad that you just happened to be walking right by. Well, don't let me stop you. I'll be waiting. Ooh, Cars. Have you seen the Pixar movie Cars? Ka-chow. Have you been acquainted with Lady Winnie? She's a Homsu flight here from Alchemoth. I was very worried for her when we arrived in Grandel. She was broken physically and spiritually. Hey! Bless me, oh my goodness. She devotes herself to looking after the Armus these days, and she tries to put on a brave face, but I can tell. Sometimes there's this most vulnerable look in her eyes, and I find it rather compelling. Pardon? Sorry. Perhaps that's a bad turn of phrase. I just want to look after her, alright? Make sure she's safe. You definitely won't have a cutscene. Not a cutscene. Side quest? Celine! Look at this child! Cute! Alright. There is another side quest somewhere over here. And you're right down here. Cell Satana. Ah, good of you to come by. Mind if I ask for a spot of help? I could really use an assist right now. As you've probably gathered, we use these ancient structures for housing. When we first arrived, they were already deserted, ruined almost beyond all hope of repair. We've been doing our best to keep things tidy, but with the march of time, the rubble starts to pile up. We'd like nothing more than to clear it out, but with our numbers, we can't shift the heavy stuff. That's where you come in. No, I wasn't expecting you to drag it around by yourselves. I was hoping you could get us some hoverstone. It's a mineral with levitational properties. If we could lift the rubble using that, a few pairs of hands would suffice. So we need 3 hoverstones. And we only have 1. Thank you. Hoverstone is can commonly be found on Sultanar Seal Island, Pillar Knoll, and in the area of the Scapular Lands. 3 pieces should be enough to make our work swift and easy. Leave it to me. Alright, and then there's something over here. Oh, it's probably up. Why are there so many side quests open now? Ara. Meh, can't find Hereupon. Can't find Guarantor either. If Ara recall, designated Guarantor was young bird lady. Alright, Melia, you get up front. Nena, you there, bird person. Ara remember you. You're Guarantor of Hereupon. The Guarantor? I don't know what you mean. No use denying. Ara now find Hereupon Wiki anywhere, so we'll have to extract repayment from designated Guarantor. Meh. Want to know what that entail? Standard way of repayment is, drumroll, by provision of dessert. Specifically, Ara is after dessert that's bigger than Ara. Sweet, golden, springy, and also tender. Alright, so we already have the 7-kilo pumpkins. We need to find a sweet cherry, and we need to talk to Thad to prepare the dessert. Very good, very good. Firstly, friends will need a bucket load of kilo pumpkin. Lucky for friends, they grow everywhere on Biona's shoulder. But more importantly, need literal cherry on top of dessert. Only sweet cherry from banks of tranquil tarn will do. And finally, skill of shelf also paramount. Alright, not accept unless dessert made by artisan with alchemist level of experience. We will attend to with haste. It will be completed at our earliest convenience. And then we have one more side quest from Angela. Oh, I don't really know how to talk to grown-ups. Sorry, it's easier talking to kids. It's a Kino quest. Hello. Oh, oh, friend is shy too? Huh? Must be shy like Kino. You have same smell as Kino, so it's matter of facts. Yeah, I get kind of nervous easily. But it's no fun playing on my own. Meh. Then what if Kino found friend for a friend to play with? Really? I'd love that. Leave everything to Kino. We'll search town for bestest possible friend. Make sure everyone happy. Any possible friendlings already in mind? Oh, well, there is one person. I saw Celine looking out at the capital once. She looked awfully lonely. Also, there's a boy called Nestinor. I only ever talked to him once, but he lives near a lake, I think. Oh, and there's a super cute Napon, Rudodo? I always wanted to talk to her. She seems to like ruins and stuff. We have 3 people to talk to. Understandings Kino will have done in time of record. We know at least where one of them are. They're in Grandel hanging out. And while we're looking for her, we can look for that one exclamation point that it looks like we need. It looks stationary, so it might just be a collectible orb. Well, there's Celine. Hey, you! Please go become friend of Angela. It should be much more fun with more than alone. You want me to go be friends with Angela? Yeah, alright. I was getting bored of playing on my own anyway. Tell her I'll come and play. There she go. Don't worry about us. We're just making friend groups everywhere we go. Is that the Smash symbol? Kino and Smash confirmed? Alright, so up here is the Zenith. But also I'm sure we can jump from to where we need to go. Let's see. There's also a quiet moment somewhere nearby. Oh, it's probably right here. Can't view it yet. Let's... Alright, give me a second. What are the quiet moments like? Oh! That's cute. It doesn't tell us exactly where the quiet moment is, but like... I just want to go up. Oh, you need clear weather for this quiet moment. Interesting. Pawn Spectre report. I do like this too. So we're currently working on Fora's report and Set. And of course Wound Wound. So we have to find the other guys. One of which we won't find until we do all of Perora's favorites. I think that's for Fora's. Oh wait, no, that's just a regular side quest. Just kidding. Alright, so there is a quest marker over here by the landmark. But I think it's on a higher ledge.
Spicy nut to crack.
What? Don't you dare give up.
The Pawn Spectre's names are a play on numbers. Oh my god. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah, 10-2. Evelyn, yeah. Deca. Tay. Middle of the name is 8. And then Set 7. Fafora, dry, 1. I guess I've been pronouncing 1 wrong this entire time. But I will continue to call him Woon. Alright, found the 11th of Perora's favorites. And that's all we can do currently within Grandel itself. So now we have to branch out and talk to other people. Like this guy over here. I say as I'm about to run into a wall. Oh boy. Grandel approach. There's the Napon.
Roar! Rudodo is fearsome dino beast. Please to play or Rudodo will eat our face.
Oh, a question before eating a face. Friend know Angela? Because so happen Angela is looking for new friend. How about go talk to? Rudodo knew Angela. Angela? Is Hom Hom girl not wrong? Rudodo enroll Hom Hom in Dino War! Rawr! Rawr XD.
Rawr means I love you.
Bringing back the old 2000s lingo. Back before it was 6 and 7? Although, man, I realized how old I am comparatively to, like, the internet. Because, I was killing time in Hot Topic, on Monday. Because I was waiting for my sister and her husband to, pick me up from the movie theater. So we could go get Domino's and then return to the movie theater to watch Chainsaw Man movie. But while at Hot Topic, we were discussing, like, the new internet lingo, and one of them is apparently 6 and 7, which is on the same wavelength as Skibbity Toilet, in which that is a nonsense set of words that largely mean nothing. Squeeze. And it's like, what do you mean kids will just show up and say 6 and 7? It's wild. Like, the things that kids are into these days not only evolves at a rapid pace, but it evolves too fast. Yeah, we are getting old. I mean, you either die a young person or you live you live long enough to become the boomer. Alright, so there's a side quest all the way out here. I mean, I guess we're technically still in Grandel. We're just not in, like, the main town. We're in the fields surrounding it. But still gonna call it the outskirts of Grandel. But yeah, that was a fun conversation at a hot topic. Just like 6 and 7? 6 and 7. SMH my head. Like, it always happens right around the time that I think I have the grasp of the current lingo. And then it completely evolves and changes, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, skibby toilet? Hello, child. Why are you hanging out with a level 71 Piranix?
Good mornings. Kino in process of look for new friends for Angela. What friend think? You know who Angela is?
Angela? Yeah, I know her. We only talked once, I think, but I've been wanting to hang out with her.
Bye.
Man, I love Grandel music. Granted, like, I love Xenoblade music in general. Like, I don't think there's a single track that I hate. But man, Grandel,
Look at the scary sky.
Let's go over and collect these ether crystals. Got some attack pluses of varying degrees. All right. Aggro down, which would be pretty good for Melia, probably. Let's see. Oh, right. There is a side quest over here that we have yet to grab. I'm just like, yeah, I'm grabbing it. And then we ran into the bird lady. But yeah, not to shift the topic or anything, but Chainsaw Man Reze arc was really good. 10 out of 10. Chainsaw Man is peak.
Meh. Shoo just looking at tree. If friends not need anything, please get out of Tuft of Shoo. Cannot tell anyone that fell from tree. Who ever heard of Naupon girl who can't climb trees? Meh, so embarrassed.
Is this a Nene?
Meh.
Oh. How you know?
Nene have brother pawn of similar age, so learn to read all sorts of signs. Has something happened?
Okay, well, Shoo loved to climb trees. Climb every tree in area, sometimes twice. But then Shoo stopped paying attention and get discovered by monsters. Luckily, managed to climb up this tree just in time to escape from attack. But then once monsters go away, Shoo breathes sigh of relief so deep, slip off branch and fall down. That when Shoo get hurt, and now cannot even move, and now somehow climb trees now feel scary dangerous. But who even hear of Naupon that not climb trees? That not even little bit right. First should deal with Hurdy. Heal Hurdy is trivial part. Just need peppity herb. It's on top of the Cragmaw Caverns. Shoo not need help, will be fine on own strength. That says a whole lot. Should not talk nonsense when Nene offer help. Now please, where it can find peppity herb? Top of Cragmaw Caverns. Don't worry, we got this. I wonder what it was like recording Nene's jump in the recording studio. Were they just like, all right, now you're jumping, make a noise. Ah. Or it's more like a eh. Oh-ho. 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 Anyway, does anyone else like repeat noises that they hear in games? Like if you're jumping and you're just like, oh-ho. Maybe it's just a me thing. Hi, Ines. This is so strange. Where could it have gone? Meh, what cause of worryings? I've been tending to these wheat fields, but for some reason the growth stimulant has mysteriously disappeared. We're struggling enough with the poor harvest as it is. Without that stimulant, I don't know what we'll do. It used to be Linaire who was in charge of managing the stimulant, but he's moved away from Grandel now. Kind of left us in the lurch here. Obviously, we need enough food if our community here is going to thrive. It'd be great if you could help us out if you're thinking of volunteering. I need you to collect high leaves and thick nectar for me. We can then process them into a growth stimulant. I've heard that high leaves grow all over the Biona's shoulders, so those shouldn't be an issue. As for thick nectar, you can probably get some from skeeters around Zen's thoroughfare when the weather's nice. Yep, we have so many high leaves. It's just the thick nectar that we need to deal with. But, I guess going back to the hip slang, I've made a concentrated effort to bring back old slang and making it hip again. Like home slice of pizza. And, totally tubular. That's it. Those are my efforts. There is a quiet moment over here. I'm not sure that we'll be able to view it, but we can check anyway. Kino and Shulk! Get on over here! It's time for some boys! Datapon's gift. Adoption papers.
Shulk, looky look! Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Noppon! Kino, make this into Frontier Village Mark II.
Frontier Village.
Kino, make a whole village in a tiny tree. I believe he could do it.
All the pollen factories built into that giant tree.
Noppon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hom-hom shield very much.
She learned from the best.
It's true though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon.
He always fought with a fish for some reason.
Of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gumberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
That's just a berry? What if I eat it?
But I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, Biter's still more popular. Little Pond Kino also wants to use Biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly.
Sorry, I love the fact that he described it as no beef on wings.
Go and pick gumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be.
Let Kino have beef.
I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadafon is true hero pawn. This weapon only used now by Noppon 2 Wimpy to hold Biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true hero pawn indeed.
Dadapon say he gets idea for making into weapon from Hom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charlotte's ether rifle then. Though if he was going to make weapons,
Ricky said, Noppon need gun.
to help him out.
How pointers. Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
You do not want pointers from Shulk, especially in the ways of gun carrying. Boy has never carried a gun in his life.
You'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shulk knowing of that? Kino, state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important.
You should love it and kiss it and tuck it in goodnight.
And you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shulk knows such things? Kino never figure out in a million years.
I've always liked.
Charla has allowed Shulk to touch her guns.
That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino liked that deal.
Okay, but I also love seeing Shulk interact with more than, like, the core party. Like, I love how he's taken on, like, a big brother role to Kino. And by extension, Nene, too. Because, like, in a way, he is their older brother because he is officially adopted by Ricky. Oh yeah, we need to talk to the girly pop in Grandel, but there's not a whole lot to do over here right now. The next story quest is going to Alchemoth and figuring out the whole eye in the sky situation. And then we have tons of monsters to fight. And that's essentially it. Let's work on some story progress, because I don't think these are timed. You can just figure them out whenever.
What is happening over there?
Terrible things. Oh yeah, they're turning into fog beasts now. They have awakened to their villain era.
Miss Molly, look ahead.
They're coming at us at a leisurely pace.
The fog.
Oh no, now they're aura farming. Oh no, now they're going to unalive us.
Here they come.
No time for deliberations.
You know, I was really thinking about our party comp, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, we're like a few levels, Yo, why is Kino suffering from death now? What? That wasn't great. Let's get Nene here. All right. It could also be that Kino is level 65. We'll try this one more time, and if we fail, we can just like go do the monster side quests. All right, there we go. Who has the aggro? Nene, as expected. All right, we are slowly supporting everybody, making sure that they don't die. Nene, please don't die. Right, you know, I forgot how much I hated playing as Charla because it's very much a, not like a waiting game, but like a resource management kind of. Where, like, you're trying to contend with your rifle heating up and, like, beating everyone at a reasonable pace. Oh, well, Melia's down, which is a big ripperoni pepperoni. Encourage you. We're almost done with this guy. Nene, please. Nene. Oh, goodness. Won that by the skin of our teeth.
Shulk, the fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
It's completely different.
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Think about the Armus and Grandel.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah!
What is matter?
The Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
There we go. Yo, we got a level up. That's great. We probably won't get around to Grandel. We're probably just gonna, like, deal with the monsters that we need to deal with. Let's head to Scapular Lance. Because I know that there are some... Oh, look! Fog beasts! This sounds like I've attracted the attention of a unique monster. Yep. Do not fight me. I do not want to fight you. At least not yet. We do need to spend some time grinding some levels just to make sure that we're not dying constantly. But let's get Perora's favorite. Oh, this is a hoverstone. Oh, that's probably the other hoverstone. Alright, well that's gonna be guarded for a brief moment more. Because I really don't want to go deal with it right now. These guys are all yellow. They probably would be the best to, like, train up on. Let's go to the Navir Crossroads real quick, because I think there is a Perora's favorite that we have yet to grab. Should probably go here. And then I think once we get that orb, we'll call it early for tonight. Because I do have things that I need to work on before I go to bed. Mostly so that way I don't have to spend, like, post work tomorrow working on them. Because it is the Halloween day. And, like, there are Halloween parties, and I need to dress up for that. Let me just, like, scrape my headphones across the mic. I don't know if the mic actually caught that. But I could hear it because it was on my headphones. Alright, so looks like we just need to head up here. And then drop down onto this ledge. Don't get recognized by this giant monkey. Don't get recognized by more giant monkeys. And then right down here. Perfect. 14 out of 20 of Perora's favorites. I was hoping to get all these collectibles, but alas, we are spotted by some turkeys. Can you please stop noticing me? They're like all the way over there, sir. Man, this turkey is persistent. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be traveling halfway across the map before he stops chasing us. Okay, this guy clearly wants to fight, so we're gonna fight him right here. I can't wait for him to decide that, actually, no, I don't want to fight. Oh, yeah. He just faded out of existence. Oh, I love that. All right. We're gonna stop here over by the Companion's Cape. And hopefully I'll find some time off stream to like visit the shops and like level up to something appropriate. That's the hope anyway. Six hours in. That's very yummy. But that's where we're going to end it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Oh my goodness. Thank you to the new followers. Thank you for becoming gummies. Thank you to all the lurkers, all the chatters. Really loved talking about Xenoblade tonight. And as for announcements, next Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Central Time or 5, depending on how late we get to our computers. Will be more Baldur's Gate 3 with my sister. That'll be happening on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Central Time, will be more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Let's see, it's Halloween tomorrow. So for everyone who plans on celebrating or, you know, just putting on a costume and hanging out, I will tell you guys to stay safe, drink responsibly, drive safely, and stay warm. And until the next time I see you guys, stay gummy.